Hey, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Derek Austin's Level Up Travel. You know I love to talk about points, miles, rewards, credit cards in general. Love to talk about cash back. Love to talk about the programs, like the hotel programs, airline programs, the credit card programs. I love to talk about travel. Today is a little bit different video, but same premise, putting money back in your pocket. And we're going to talk a little about recasting a mortgage. It's an alternative to refinancing your mortgage. Refinancing for people that have a lower interest rate like myself than the current 7+% interest rates that are going around right now. Don't want to refinance because you're going to end up paying a higher interest rate, right? So this is not the time to refinance. But a lot of times you do want to maybe get a lower payment, or maybe you're a person that is paying PMI because they couldn't quite put 20% down on their home loan, or they're still not there even though they might have had the house for a few years, still paying PMI because they're not quite to 20%. You could at one point put down as low as like 3% or 3.5% on your mortgage, so you're paying a hefty PMI. Now you might want to be a person that pays that down and puts money towards it. You could just put money towards it, but it won't lower your monthly payment besides the PMI. When you recast, it amortizes the principal and your payment. So say if you're paying $3,000 a month, that would be a high one, right? You put down $30,000 on the house in a recasting, right? That principal of say $30,000 will go off, and they basically redo your mortgage payment. So instead of $3,000, it might be down to like $3,000 down to $2,600. So something like that would be the case. I don't know if exactly on those numbers, but it would be something like that. So recasting does not change your interest rate and does not change the terms of your loan. If you're on year 29 or 28, it won't go to 30. It will stay at 28, 29, 30, 25, whatever you're at. They redo the loan and make a new payment for you, whether you're taking PMI off or not. It will drop it if you recast. The great other part about recasting is it's only like $250 to recast a loan. Where it could be $5,000, $10,000 to refinance a loan. So you don't have to worry about that, and the interest rate again does not change. So that's important for people right now. So if you're in a person that you may have a great interest rate, but you have PMI that you're paying and it's killing you, right? And you want to pay more towards your loan, you can do this, and it's a lump sum payment again. So if you say if you're $20,000 away, or 30 or whatever, $40,000 away from being at 20% on your house, that's the number you really want to try to pay, because you pay that on a lump sum. Recast your loan, everything stays the same, interest rate, all that stuff. That principal goes down, the PMI at that moment will go away, and now they also it's basically a refinancing type of thing. They're readjusting your payment, right? So that $3,000 payment, and maybe say $200 is PMI, right? The $200 is gone, so now you're down to 28. Then say you paid a certain amount, another $200, $300, $400 comes off of your monthly payments, and maybe you come down to like $2,400 a month instead of $3,000. That would be an example of this. Okay, this should be very popular right now because a lot of people are locked into lower interest rates than the current 7%, right? So and if you're in that situation where you're below 20%, this could be really, really, really beneficial for you to keep that payment that that interest rate that you really, really want, and still get the benefits of refinancing, right? So again, it's called recasting. So I'll read the definition of a mortgage recast. So a mortgage recast is when you make a lump sum payment towards a principal balance of your loan. The lender will then re-amortize your mortgage with a new lower balance. Your interest rate and term remain the same, but you can lower your monthly payment because your principal went down. So this is another thing that would be great. So say it went down from $3,000 to $2,400, right? You can still pay $3,000. All that $600 would go towards principal, and you'll pay your mortgage off much quicker, because it's not going to PMI, which is basically an insurance, which is just goes poof once you lose it. This is insurance. It's called personal mortgage insurance, PMI, but it's really not for you. It's in case you don't pay your mortgage, then the mortgage company has insurance to get their money. So, and you have to pay for it, right? So it's kind of a racket, but it's very common practice nowadays, especially with, you know, how high the price of houses are. A lot of people don't have that $100,000 for a $500,000 house laying around, or $80,000 for a $400,000, or, you know, and so on and so on. So this could, I think, can help a lot of people put some money back in your pocket. A lot of people don't know about recasting your loan. They just think the option is refinance. I just got to wait until next year, maybe, or the year after that, when interest rates go back, and hopefully it's going back to 4 or 3 or lower even. But, you know, we're probably realistically trying to get back down to 4, right? But in the meantime, you can recast. So I don't think there's a limit to how many really times you can recast. I think you just recast whenever you want, basically. So doing it once a year would be cool. If you want, every year you have a big lump bonus or something, you want to put it towards your mortgage, you can do that. Recasting and save that great interest rate, you know. Again, I think this would be very awesome for a lot of people, especially in the climate that we're in right now. So many people took advantage of refinancing, you know, when those interest rates were really low about 2 years ago, right? So now that it's the opposite, this is probably going to be a much more popular form of refinancing, and it's called recasting. Maybe check out another video on YouTube. They'll probably be able to explain recasting a lot more. I'm just, you know, consumer that is kind of looking to do this myself, because I think I will be able to save like $150 on my PMI, and then some, maybe another $150 maybe on my principal, getting my payment down like $350. So I'm really down with it. I've got to put another 20 grand into it or something like that, and I'm planning on doing this year, and I'm gonna recast myself. Again, it costs only $250 to use your recast, and for my personal mortgage, it will be $10,000, minimum of $10,000 I'll have to put down, but I have to put 20 to get there. So anyway, that's the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope that it helped a lot of people, and maybe open your eyes to this option as well, recasting your mortgage. So hit that bell notification, so every time I do come out with a video, you'll be first to know. Hit the like button, thumbs up if you like the video, and please subscribe to the channel. I did that a little bit in reverse there, but whatever. But have a great rest of the day, guys. I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye.